Kalaripayattu, Kalaripayattu. Hey guys, this is Isha.
Hi Amaya!
And welcome.
Welcome to the Hiubang Show!
So, before we begin,
don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell notification on.
so
What are we going to react today?
we have a very unique request. We're gonna react to this video called
Payattu?
Kalaripayattu,
Kalaripayattu.
the first martial art.
What is it about that?
I'm just assuming from the title that it's going to talk about how I think Kalaripayattu is the actual first martial art that maybe influence the other martial arts around the world.
Oh, it's like the founder for apa?
Maybe the foundation of today's martial arts.
Nice.
I'm just assuming. I might be wrong, but we're just gonna check it out.
Check it out. The origin of all martial arts. All martial arts.
Oh, yeah, that's what from the title alone.
Yeah.
Kalaripayattu, as we know, is the oldest martial art of the world. Even though it is a discipline, Kalaripayattu essentially is a form of warfare. My name is Prasad, S.R.D. Prasad, that is Sri Raj Devi Prasad.
Okay.
So I am presently the guru of Sri Bharat Kalari. Sri Bharat Kalari was founded by my father, the late Chirakalti Sridhara Nair, in 1948. Kalaripayattu, in short, is the defensive art of Kerala. It is Kerala's own martial tradition. It traveled abroad and influenced even other martial art forms and emerged as new martial art forms elsewhere. That is how karate, kung fu and the original form jujutsu spread in China and Far East. Talking about the whole structure of Kalaripayattu, it is done inside a kalari. Kalari is also specially made. The topsoil is removed to a depth of maybe 3 to 4 feet. And in one corner there will be a presiding deity we call Putara. And there is another place known as Gurutara, which is dedicated to the preceptors of Kalaripayattu. The practice of Kalaripayattu is also divided into 4 parts. First is the Meipayat in Malayalam. Meipayat means body conditioning exercises. So the maximum or exaggerated use of all the joints and muscles are involved in this body movement. They are choreographed to form a series of exercises. And then comes the Kalaripayattu section, wooden weapons. There are many wooden weapons, long canes, short staff, bend ones, otta, a horn-like weapon. When coming to Koltari, there is this Vaitari or the oral commands. First, starting with the long staff, Kattagari, there are 10 series in that, each set to well-balanced Vaitari or oral commands. The third part is known as Angattaripayattu, which is all about the sharp weapons. Sharp weapons like a sword and shield, spear, dagger, and flexible sword urumi. And it is said that urumi was once upon a time worn around the waist of a person. So the length is that much, and one will carry it without being noticed by others. So in an emergency situation, he will take off that urumi and fight with that. Then fourth, the last part comes as virungai. That is the bare-handed defense and attack. So after learning that and after acquiring the necessary skill and the reflexes for that, he or she should be able to defend any attack from any quarters with any kind of weapons. There is a therapeutic science also attached to the kalari. That is medicine. The bone setting is there, the massages are there, and you learn and practice and learn more things and practice. So it is an never-ending process. By the breakup of or the end of Perumal rule, that is around maybe 7th and 9th centuries, there emerged a lot of principalities, small kingdoms. And it was at that time they wanted to keep private armies. So the warriors trained in the respective kalaris became the soldiers of the respective principalities. Kalaripayattu practitioners, experts, as a form of justice, went as hired mercenaries also. And Kalaripayattu had its golden era at that time. So ever after that, Kalaripayattu had a decadence during the Portuguese rule and thereafter during the British rule. Just before 1804, there was a great revolt by the great ruler of Parashi, and it was an armed revolt. And so Kalaripayattu, practice of Kalaripayattu was banned by the Britishers. And those who were hoarding weapons of Kalaripayattu and who were found practicing weaponry, they were sent to jail. When we gained independence, there was none to revive Kalaripayattu at that time. And as a sport activity also, for wrestling there is a bout. No one is skilled. Professional boxing also, no one is skilled. The skills in Kalaripayattu has not been developed or metamorphosed or stylized to form such quality sport items. But there is a small revival happening now. To my knowledge, there are more than 100 colleges where daily practice is going on. Because even though it is not a warfare activity now, it is a very good fitness activity and a discipline at large.
Interesting.
Interesting fact about
Kalaripayattu.
a concept of martial arts. Yeah.
And that was Kalaripayattu, the origin of
Martial arts.
Martial arts. So, okay, this is interesting because apparently Kalaripayattu is said to be the oldest martial art that influenced
other martial arts like jiu-jitsu,
kung fu,
and so on
and others. But anyway, I don't really remember the many disciplines of Kalaripayattu.
There's
but
so many, yeah.
There's so many. There was the exercise part. There was
medicine part.
The wooden weapons,
yeah.
the short weapon, and then there was the defensive discipline,
yeah.
and there was even the massaging.
Bare weapon ya.
Bare hands.
Ya.
Nggak pakai apa-apa maksudnya.
Iya.
Jadi I think it's very interesting because nowadays actually people don't really not only Kalaripayattu actually not when the British or any other country invade
the India.
a lot of the countries in Asia actually they kind of ban like pencaksilat is also.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, pencaksilat is actually actually for those of you who didn't know, pencaksilat is in Indonesia.
Traditional.
One of the traditional Indonesian martial arts.
Martial arts.
Yeah, it might be influenced by
the Kalaripayattu.
Kalaripayattu.
Yeah.
It's also banned actually because to avoid the same reason to avoid.
When Netherlands,
the Dutch,
invade us,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because I think they invaded us for quite a long.
Yeah, there's
years, I think.
one of public figure, si Pitung ya.
Pitung,
He known as one of the founder of the pencaksilat.
Yeah.
And he
was jailed, wasn't he?
Yeah. He sent to jail.
Anyway, that was very interesting, and it's very it's true though. A lot of martial arts now actually, rather than being used as self-defense, it's also being used as a fitness,
as a sport.
Fitness activity.
Yeah,
fitness activity. So, looking at, I might need to take Kalaripayattu as form of exercise.
Just try jiu-jitsu first.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching. Bye.